Okay, so we're back here again, uh, with significantly less time to cope today, but also I'm not trying to cover like 3 nights worth of stuff in one sitting, so hopefully this will be faster. So this is being recorded during Twilight 4 after a very interesting question mark day. I don't know why I'm saying it like that, but yeah. So, first off, I'd like to say that my completely genius 5D chess play of uh, giving Cyraxis my Vig gift actually somehow managed to finesse me a doctor during the previous night that saved me from Little Eleven, the demon, from randing me. So basically, I only make correct plays, and nothing I do can ever be questioned or improved upon. I am truly the perfect being, except all these other things. Anyway, so yeah, after Fort died, which was completely expected for me, uh, and the phone stuff also kind of made sense. This definitely narrowed the kind of game state for me. I spent a lot of time on like the last 2 nights drawing up like a kind of relations chart of people. I put it in my role PM, like a couple of like the iterations of it I had of it. And basically what I came up with was basically there was like a kind of corner of the game with like it's kind of like it's 6 people but kind of like a couple of them are like paired together that I didn't really feel were likely to in-shoot, which I got proven wrong later on. But basically, from my point of view, like the kind of like pillars of like PS that were unlikely to cross shoot were Lindwana, who had like all of the new PS people under them, the Annie and Zorquax faction. I say faction, like there were lots of people with them. I don't feel like that really ended up being. I think losing Fort probably screwed them more than I initially realized. So I don't know. Maybe Fort Steph was a good thing in that regard. And also, I don't know actually what the hell he ended up doing, but someone said he shot C7. So if he did that, that's a deserved loss, to be honest. To be honest. Anyway, and then there's like the Abi and Abdel group, and then there's the uh, a little Dactyl, who is kind of more separate from the others, but has like links through. Um, so yeah, that was kind of the way I was thinking. I wasn't thinking there would be a lot of cross shooting in this group to start the night because it kind of seemed like they'd be in a very comfortable position to tread water and kind of go after the like rest of the game in that way, which is kind of like me, MOTK, like the remainder of Chaos faction, I guess, and just like various other people. But yeah, it didn't seem like the game really played out like that at all. There seemed to be a lot more kind of messy cross shooting from what I can tell. So Annie and Zorquax were obviously occupied with the aftermath of OJ's attempt to kill Annie, but instead spraying 10 damage into Lithium Ion, the only second greatest noise alias of this game. I'm sorry, but I feel like MSI still holds that title. So yeah, that happened, and Z-Man exploded during the process. So then OJ went kind of crazy. I kind of tried to help him, have massive regrets on that, but what can you do, I guess? Uh, Also, Sion was really fucking annoying in this game. Like, I don't know. There are a lot of just like stupid shit in this game. But actually Sion being annoying as hell and leaking a bunch of fake aliases is actually, while it's really annoying, also vaguely beneficial. It sounds like they made like the new players so annoyed that it's all shooting him in the face, which honestly, I can respect that, and I love that because I feel like no one wants Sion alive anymore. I don't want to be the one to do it. Um, so yeah, I was like quite busy for most of this phase. I think a lot of people were. I mean, I feel like Tuesdays are just kind of busy days for people in general. I don't know. If you have like a job, it's like midway, not even like midway through work week, etc., etc. Um, so yeah, I was busy for like most of the day yesterday, but it really seemed like everything was just moving just like so slowly in like a kind of unnerving way. And generally, what this means, if your chats are like super dormant, is that the game's kind of moving on without you, and that is a pretty bad sign because that either means you're out of the loop or they're they're trying to shoot you, like the people. And this kind of happened for me tonight, haha. But only because of the aforementioned fucking stupid ass Seon League that they just decided to, just like claim Annie was the Anthro alias. And then people believed it despite half of the aliases on that list being wrong. And then I had to pub claim my alias, which was incredibly fun and cool. I do love that. It's my favorite thing to do. So yeah, I kind of had to do that to keep the new player faction from killing me, which is very interesting. Speaking of killing me, Bath has been coming for me and everyone I love. Haha. So yeah, that is where my shot is tonight. It's not really where I wanted my shot to end up being, but if he is like shooting me and alert and like asking if he can shoot Raikaria to me, like this person probably shouldn't be alive. They probably can't be trusted to breathe. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm trying to do. This is kind of like my. It feels bizarre to say like. So I did kind of want like Lynn gone tonight because like new PS still has like quite a lot of people, and as I said before, I kind of felt like they were unlikely to cross fire with other people in like that power play group. And I feel like I was half right in there that like Lynn is definitely not the one as far as I'm aware crossfiring into that group. But it seems like Abby is definitely in the process of doing that, and it looks like Dactyl is as well. So yeah, it looks like people in that group are already going after like Quacks and Lynn. And so MOTK, we've kind of helped to spread some damage there while also trying to kill Bath. So kind of hoping that happens. Obviously OJ and his brother paid actor are going after Annie, whose alias leaked in the last like 5 minutes of the phase. And I think Annie's and Zorquax's like experience, not experience, that's like the wrong word, but like their impact on like each other in this game is actually just like some Shakespearean tragedy bullshit. Because like I feel like lots of people didn't really want to shoot Zorquax, but they were like, okay, so one of Zorquax and Annie needs to die, and we don't know Annie's alias, so I guess we better shoot Zorquax even though we don't really want to. And then Annie's alias leaked 3 minutes away from deadline. And so like Annie's probably dying, but like you don't unorganize a kill that's spread across like multiple fucked up factions within like 3 minutes. Like it doesn't happen most of the time unless you're like crazy like me, maybe. So yeah, Zorquax is probably eating shit. He might live. It's not impossible that he lives. He might live. But yeah, Zorquax, if he dies, he died for Annie's sins. As for what Annie's sins are, I'll get back to you when I know them. I really don't know. I don't understand how this shit started. But yeah, there was also like some damage on RB. There was like a kill attempt made by Hydrohydre. Um, who are the other people? Chaos and Vi. Vi denies it, but Vi also denied a kill that I'm pretty confident they were involved in earlier in the game. So I don't really trust their denial as meaning anything. And yeah, so I guess expected deaths tonight for me would probably be some combination of Annie, Zorquax, Tyler Bath, um, OJ, a paid actor, uh, Sion, and I feel like there was one more person I thought could die. Oh yeah, Vi might die. Yeah. So that's like a lot of people that could die, which feels like an improvement on previous nights because holy shit, this game has been moving in like slow motion. I'm really like unsure of why this game is so slow. I'm not sure if it's like a macro thing, maybe, because I don't feel like I've heard or seen a ton of Vigs. There have been like a decent amount of like Vig gifts and motivates and stuff, I guess. But I kind of figured like the lower power level would mean like less like more kills because there'd be like less disruptives and damage. It might just be because of damage allocation, because I probably stuffed like 8 damage onto spiders that didn't need to be there, but on like the on the other hand of that, by take 27, it's very important to my win condition. Um, but yeah, that's kind of the night. I don't know. I think if an elect could also be in danger, but I'm choosing not to think about that one because I don't want to let to die. So yeah, that's kind of the night. If like a significant number of those people die, I think my position is pretty good, depending on which ones there are. Um, I kind of need to work on trimming out like just like random PSs in like the vicinity of like Dactyl, Abby, and RB in order to have like good angles that I think. And obviously, like I'm still like very close with like Rando and Alette and Rikaria, and so that's like another angle I can work off of and hopefully win and hopefully carry C7. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really. I've wanted to do this. I still don't really know how I'm gonna do this. But hopefully, like if it's a close game, I think I can hopefully squeak them in with me. I mean, I'm talking about this when I could still very much just kind of die. So I guess I'm kind of just watching to see how things go. And yeah, hopefully deaths in this game speed up significantly because yeah, it feels very, very long. Um, yeah, that's about it. If you want to see me win, be sure to petition the host to buff my role because it's objectively worse than DOMs that just flip. Thank you. Good night.